Hi everybody, Zach's Reaction. We're back again with episode reaction to Black Clover. Today moving on to episode 92 and going on from there. Last time we had the Eye of the Midnight Sun invasion continue. We had basically Siscolion and Raya battle right off the bat. That was a crazy battle, guys, because I was really surprised. I was really expecting Raya to just be like the toughest of the three, or like have some like new trick up his sleeve to kind of like make it really tough. But like everything he threw at Siscolion, at Marileona, whatever you want to call her, everything he threw, she basically one-upped him and countered it and just took care of business and was able to basically defeat him and practically kill him by the end of the last episode. It was a very one-sided fight, and Raya just could not believe it. The audience, you know, me and Asta and everyone else could not believe it either. It was just really cool, and I'm very excited to see what happens next with all that. We also had Henry show up officially as a Black Bull member. He was revealed to be living in the Black Bull hideout this whole time. Basically, he's unable to leave the house, but has been slowly collecting the mana from the various characters over time, and that has now allowed him to kind of walk through the house and everything like that. He was bedridden at first, so I feel like we're going to see definitely more of him and learn more about him over time, and I'm very excited for that too because he seems like a cool guy. And we're just going to continue on, guys. I believe these episodes are big ones. I'm told. I don't know what to expect yet, but we're just, gosh, we're getting right in the thick of it, and it's going to be an insane big ride, as if it hasn't been already, guys. So thank you guys again so much for joining me on this ride of Black Clover. It means a lot. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this channel for more reactions coming soon. And we do have a Patreon as well where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so, and here we go, guys, with episode 92 of Black Clover.
Aiming to defeat Licht, leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, Asta and his fellow royal knights stormed his floating fortress. Their attack seemed to overwhelm the enemy at first, until...
Seriously, why are we here?
Did I say you could duplicate yourself?
Hey, it's not like I had any choice in this!
That's one solution.
No! You could have killed me!
You survived a trial by fire, and I wouldn't have brought anyone who couldn't.
The imposter was none other than Raya the Disloyal, last remaining member of the Third Eye.
I'll show you what destruction looks like! Flame magic! Kaleidosprachium!
As the fight raged on, the ferocity of Marileona's attack spells got the better of Raya. Nearby, Yuno's team approached the center of the fortress.
Sorry, but you can't defeat me. You don't have what it takes. Do you hear that?
I heard it before, too.
A heartbeat.
The mana here feels so familiar.
Yeah, we ended that last episode right here.
Meanwhile,
We don't know who that is.
The Black Bulls celebrate a narrow
I don't know.
victory after a surprise attack by the Midnight Sun.
We managed to fend them off somehow, but what are we supposed to do now that our hideout is in ruins?
I'm not doing anything until I find my Marie treasures. Now where do they go?
Crushed to bits, I bet. In tiny little pieces.
If you're gonna piss me off, at least hurry it up. And while you're at it, get down here and help me, would you?
You know.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Get down here.
Okie dokie.
Was that so hard? You...
When Henry gets too close to someone, he sucks all of their power away!
I found it!
Jeez.
Thank goodness you're safe.
I'm worried, though. The Eye of the Midnight Sun said they came here looking for something, remember? But we still don't know what that is, or what it might do.
Probably just a bluff. The only thing here that's worth anything is my Marie memorabilia.
I don't think so, guys.
Well, if there was something valuable here, then it must be.
What do you mean?
Forget it, all right? Whatever this is about, Captain Yami can figure it out once he finally decides to come back.
I hope so.
Such unlucky timing, too. Don't let the place get overrun by robbers, he said. Is he psychic?
Oh man, I don't know. I didn't talk about it yet, guys. I want to save it for these credits, but like we had a tease at the end of the last video for this episode showing what it looks like Licht in the robes of Vangeance, and like, are we finally going to get this reveal or this answer, or like what this mystery is all about here in this episode? I'm hoping so, because like I want to know the Wizard King versus the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. Oh my gosh, and I forgot about the Wizard King too. He's apparently fighting in this episode against Licht or against Vangeance or against both. I don't even know. I'm so lost and mixed up on that. I've talked about it before, guys. Like, we've had many like, you know, back and forth with that. We've had so much to say, hey, Licht could be Vangeance, and we've had so much to say, no, Vangeance cannot be Licht. Like, there's so it's like a toss of a coin at this point. I don't even know what to say. Like, some new stuff, I think, in the credits. Oh yeah, we got definitely new stuff here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy, this fight here. It's like, it's all the credits now is focusing on too. Like, and that figure, like, is that Licht? Is that where Yuno's going to? Like, is he? I don't know, man. I'm so like eager to find out.
The captain of the Black Bulls?
What's he doing here? Waiting for Captain Vangeance, I heard.
What's a big idea making me wait around all day? How much longer is this gonna take?
I'm sure that he'll be here as soon as possible.
Here's some tea in the meantime.
No, thanks. Almost had me there. I bet you think you're clever.
Not at all, sir.
I'll be frank. I know selection exam battles can get pretty intense, but that vice captain of yours was off the rails. He busted up Finral like nobody's business. In fact, he's still in the hospital now, knocked out cold. As you've likely heard, we hauled your boy in for questioning, but that's going nowhere fast. If he had any manners, it seems to me your captain would have come to my place rather than keeping me waiting all day. You playing me for a fool, Golden Dawn?
He's out for blood. We simply cannot apologize enough for the way that Vice Captain Longress behaved. That aside, I assure you that Captain Vangeance is trustworthy.
He's a man of tremendous integrity as well. Whatever his reason for making you wait, I know he would never be intentionally discourteous.
Okay, who the hell are you?
I'm not an enemy.
Like, even in these flashbacks, like, it was always a question of like his loyalty and his allegiance, and like,
Watch my back if you would.
you know, they kept like had like thrown in the conversation. It's like a little tease or something.
Our key must be on the same wavelength. How many years has it been since then? We both became squad captains together. Well, I'm the kind of guy who goes with his gut instinct. Vangeance, if you don't mind, lose the mask.
My whole life, they called me a cursed child. I'm glad I got the chance to show you who I am.
I didn't have any reason to doubt his sincerity.
Please, sir. Just
They're showing that again for a reason.
Have faith in the captain.
Yeah, I know. You don't gotta tell me twice.
Right now, I'm sure the Royal Knights are fighting their final battle with the Eye of the Midnight Sun deep within their hideout. Of course, I'd love to swoop in and join them, but I've been watching them long enough to know that they'll be fine on their own. Their power and their desire to keep this nation safe will not fail them. I need only offer them my faith, even from afar. Besides, Marks would be furious if I left. I have my own duty to attend to, after all. Here and now. How unusual for you to come to speak with me like this. What's the occasion, William?
It's not William.
First, I must thank you for taking
Or is it? I don't know.
Selfish request. From the start, you have acknowledged me for my worth, even though my appearance is strange. I was raised as a cursed child in a poor village in the Forsaken Realm. I suffered such cruel treatment, even from the family where I had been welcomed as a nobleman's successor. But then...
Incredible! What was that magic you were just using?
You showed me kindness. You showed me respect. You invited me to become a magic knight.
I'm serious. Your face isn't something you ought to be ashamed of. However, if it bothers you that much, I'll give you this mask!
When you presented me with this gift, when you allowed me to join your order, then everything became certain to me. I would dedicate my grimoire to you and your cause. It's been 11 years, and my sentiments haven't changed one bit. There's no one in this world that I respect as much as you.
Yeah. Where did all this praise come from? How about that tournament, huh?
Bit by bit, I climbed the ranks until I became a magic knight captain.
Got this like eerie feeling like this is not going to go well.
Squad members and created the Golden Dawn. As thanks for the kindness you showed me, I built the strongest squad of knights that I could assemble. I did that for you, but also for someone else who is equally dear to me. A friend who's always been at my side, one I've known even longer than you. Now, I'm faced with two loved ones who desire two very different paths. I'm torn between the dream that we fought for and the dream of my dear friend. I've known from the start I couldn't possibly choose between you. So now, that decision must fall on your shoulders.
His scars.
Oh my god. So it is Licht.
William, my only human friend, I know this was hard for you. I'm grateful. Greetings to you, Wizard King Julius Novachrono. I am the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, known as Licht.
I've dreaded this day, yet here we are. William, I knew you'd been hiding something for a long time now. A part of you that you couldn't show to anyone, not even me. Yami felt the same way, I'm certain. Perhaps Fuegoleon saw your true form before his defeat. That must have come as quite a shock for him. The day the royal capital was attacked by the Eye of the Midnight Sun, the profound unease I felt when I was confronted by Licht. I was struck by the familiar air of his mana, and I couldn't help but notice that you made yourself scarce after I injured his hand. Naturally, my suspicions began to grow. Yet I told myself it couldn't possibly be true. I trusted you after all, but now I've witnessed the truth. You and William are not the same, but rather two souls in one body.
Okay.
In that sense,
that makes sense.
I suppose I wasn't betrayed.
Like,
how did you get rid of
so
the
it's not
scars
magic,
on your
it's
face?
not like...
Didn't seem to be magic.
The scars belong only to William, the mark of a curse he inherited from his mother's side of the family. But even if I share this body, a human's curse has nothing to do with me. In fact, I despise humans. William, of course, is the sole exception. We were able to coexist in the same body, after all. He may have been human, but he accepted my feelings. He understood me. My boundless fury, sorrow, hatred, all of it.
We're like this bird. It's not strong, but it can do something special. It can fly. As for us, we have special magic powers that the humans envy, so they want to cause us pain. Still, I think we may be able to understand each other better someday.
How wrong I was. I admit I was a bit surprised. I didn't think your brother would feel the same way as me.
We both feel strongly about it. I know it won't happen overnight, but I hope elves and humans can live in harmony. If not, what will we do?
Don't worry. We're proof that it can happen, right?
Yeah.
If only I'd never met those humans. All those lives. There's only one way to bring them the justice they deserve. To quench this blazing hatred. I will gather all the magic stones and fulfill our ambitions at last. I believe the remaining stones are in your possession.
We thought that would be the safest course of action.
I will attain those stones now and bring our hopes to fruition.
I understand. You've always had such a kind heart. Your dear friend is in pain and you'd do anything to ease his suffering, wouldn't you, William? But you must be suffering as well. And just as your friend relied on you, you can rely on me. I'm always on your side. That's why I will bring an end to this, no matter what.
You may believe what you like, but his heart and mine are one on this matter. Now, Wizard King, I think it's time for you to die. As the most powerful mage in this nation, you must bear its sins. The crimes that were committed by its people will be paid for in your blood.
Get there.
Light creation magic. Light swords of conviction.
Monozone. Chronostasis Grigor.
Very good. But even that has its limit.
Here we go.
This man's magic controls the flow of time, slowing it down to a crawl to bind someone in place, or speeding it up to cause ages of deterioration instantly. A single strike could result in my death, but the hand of fate is in my favor. I was born a wielder of light magic after all, and unlike any other force in this world, even before time, light will not yield. Light creation magic, light whip of judgment!
What's happening?
So cool.
He's combining Monozone with a spell that speeds up time in his vicinity. By accelerating time for the mana surrounding him, he can see how it's going to flow, thereby perceiving the tiniest portion of the future and predicting my attacks. Be that as it may, I won't be overtaken so easily.
Uh-oh.
Too slow. Even if you see into the future, it seems that you can only evade my attacks so quickly.
I've extinguished the futures of countless people in battle, but it's been ages since I've seen my own blood.
Even magic that controls time itself seems to have a limit.
Actually, I don't control time so much as I steal it from my target. This stolen time is stockpiled bit by bit, then used again whenever I so please. Though the cost can be quite great.
He's turned back time and healed.
Wow.
I have the power to steal the future, but that's not my goal. Rather, as the Wizard King, I hope to make a future with no discrimination. And I can't die until I achieve that.
That's rich coming from a human! Don't make me laugh! It's over. His predictions are improving.
I can already see your future, and I can assure you it ends in defeat.
Man, that was crazy. I don't think I breathed. I barely spoke, man. I'm just so into this. Well, let's just go right into the next one after the Clover clip. Here we go, guys.
How predictable. I already know your every move before you make it.
You claim that you can see the future, but I'm not convinced just yet. Why don't you prove it by telling me what I'm about to do next?
Very well then. Monozone, Chronostasis Grigora. In an attempt to show off, you'll break into a dance, and then you'll release a dove from a top hat, twirl a ball atop an umbrella, safely pull a tablecloth out from under wine glasses, and proceed to imitate a variety of animals with varying degrees of accuracy.
Jealous? I bet you can't do any of that.
Impressive. I must say, you are a true entertainer. I've dreaded this day. I can't even juggle oranges.
Wow, okay. All right, guys, here we go with the next one. All right, guys, it's episode 93 now.
The castle tower! What are all those flashes? Something's going on up there!
Like, I'm shocked that, like, oh my god. I was gonna say, I'm shocked that, like,
look, sir.
You know, we have everyone invading the headquarters of Eye of the Midnight Sun, and yet here we are in the capital having this big fight between the leaders.
The light magic user strong enough to be holding his own against the Wizard King.
Like, they assessed the hideout. They said there was a huge presence in the center of the hideout, and that was Licht. Obviously, that's somebody else, and I'm still torn on, like, the master versus leader hierarchy of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. Like, they've expressed that Licht is not the master, but he's calling himself the leader. Like, is there a difference? I don't know. Oh my god.
There's so much we don't know.
What's happening out there?
Is Sir Julius fighting with somebody? Our metal may be tested in times like this. But we'll never be able to defend Clover Kingdom if we let panic overtake us. That's right, just stay calm. Now, more than ever, my duty is to keep a cool head.
I like him. I always feel disappointed when I think of him now, because I used to suspect him hardcore as, like, a spy.
If it came down to it,
but he's pretty good, pretty genuine.
Join the fray would be Captain Caliber. I'll send an alert to all the Magic Knight headquarters. What the heck?
Hey, Shar. A transmission spell?
A call from the royal capital, sir. This is an urgent message to all captains. The Wizard King is at Clover Castle fighting someone who appears to be the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. As was the case with the previous assault on the capital, it's possible that they're plotting multiple attacks. Knights, please follow your captain's orders on where to stand guard. And captains, finish organizing your guard squads and assemble in the royal capital.
Let's go.
I don't understand this. Yeah, I thought Captain Leona was infiltrating their hideout.
Their leader is attacking the royal capital?
It's a diversion. It's all set up.
This is the perfect chance to avenge my brother.
But oh my gosh. But who's at the hideout, man?
What's
like,
with all these pitiful faces? You dare to call yourselves members of the Crimson Lion King? Sir! Remember what my brother said to you. It's always best to stay calm. Even though my sister isn't here, we will follow the instructions from the capital and attack the enemy on our own.
He's got a point. This is no time for us to falter. Yeah, we're the Crimson Lion Kings!
Don't tell me.
He knows.
I hope I'm wrong.
He's sad about it. As you should be. I mean, oh my gosh.
Your attacks are growing quite pedestrian. Even without looking into the future, I don't think I'll have very much trouble avoiding them.
Gosh, it's great.
With me at this speed? Just how far into the future is this human able to see?
Is this yours?
He sped up my spell and threw it back.
Oh, missed him.
Wow, close call. Despite my ability to see what you're going to do next, you're too quick on your feet for me to catch up with you.
He's only human. He shouldn't be able to.
You know, you'd be awfully helpful to me if you'd surrender right about now. I wouldn't want to cause any damage to Vangeance's body.
So he won't kill me. He's trying to capture me instead. He's holding back. Against me and my four-leaf grimoire? All right. Then what must his be like? And where could it be?
I assume you
Oh,
must
that's
be
right. We've
getting
never
curious
seen his
about my
book.
grimoire. You're welcome to examine it for yourself. It's right up there.
It doesn't even have a cover. What kind of grimoire has a bizarre shape like that?
Wow.
I'm a time magic user with a coverless grimoire. I never knew whether that was good or bad, but I could tell that it meant I was something special. I thought hard about it, and I realized that this grimoire and I have a lot in common. Neither of us fits into a particular category. So who am I really? What am I meant to achieve? I asked myself these questions for years, and the more I learned, the more I wondered. After I'd made it this far, it was finally clear. The path I'd walked all this way, that is me. I am the Wizard King.
Yes, I understand now. What we're planning to do once we have the magic stones will be an attempt to violate the natural laws of this world. So this man, this human, he must have been placed here by fate itself in order to thwart our ambitions. He is the final bastion of reason.
And as the Wizard King, I'll protect the people of Clover. Come what may.
I knew it. That's all the more reason why I must end his life. Protect them? Go ahead and try!
Oh my god.
Sealing magic. Release!
It's absolutely gargantuan.
Humans took away everything. All of our happiness. Our friends and loved ones. Our peaceful days. Just like that. It may be an affront to reason, but you'll atone for your sins. Now die!
He's been holding on to enough power to cover the entire
Oh
kingdom.
my god.
Going to release all of that magic and wipe out the whole populace?
I may not be able to kill you, but I can easily exterminate everybody else.
Whoa, is that magic? Is this how the world ends?
It's unbelievable.
Oh wow, not just the capital, but like all these villages.
Light? It's way over there.
I have a bad feeling.
It's all right. Even if it turns out to be something dangerous, we'll always have the brave magic knights to guard the Clover Kingdom.
Here is your punishment, humans. Light magic. Arrows of judgment!
If this connects, like, he's gonna have to reverse time or do something.
I did have my doubts.
Honestly, why do the regular folk have such pathetic magic compared to people like us?
I couldn't agree more. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure why commoners exist in the first place. We shouldn't have to share the same country with them.
I'll drink to that. What are you looking at?
Nothing. They had strong magic power, and yet the only thing they ever used it for was to selfishly line their own pockets. Why did these useless mages exist?
I see. You're that magic knight, aren't you?
Yes, the one with the strange grimoire? Well, no matter. Anyway, I was about to tell you there's a merchant who wants me to give his business a leg up.
Really?
Oh, we'll talk.
I can't wait to hear.
I kept fighting in my Magic Knight squad, hoping I'd eventually discover my calling. Then, one day...
Give me all your Yule or I'll bash your face in. You villains are always disturbing the peace, and I'm fed up with it.
Okay,
I met
it's gonna be him.
Zara, the very first commoner to be selected as a member of the Magic Knights.
We'll fight if you want,
But so you know, my magic's about 100 times tougher than anything you can throw at me.
A magic knight, eh? Am I supposed to be scared of you or something, pal?
That's a bad move. Had enough? Now, go find somewhere safe.
Thank you. We're so glad you showed up.
Hey, you! Do me a favor! Come down for a sec!
His power itself was weak, but his strategic fighting style made full use of trap magic. It was clear he had worked hard to master it.
What kind of crazy spell is that? It's almost like you're turning back time or something.
It looks that way, but that's not exactly the case.
Time magic, huh? That is impressive. Seems like it would be a surefire way to prevent casualties.
You're Zara, aren't you? It appears that you're injured as well. Sit down and rest so I can take a look.
Nah, I'll be all right. When you're a magic knight, you're supposed to put the lives of the civilians first. You agree? Don't you, Julius? Okay, this guy seems fine.
Unlike all the knights who were selfishly seeking glory, he was truly prioritizing the lives of the people he saved. I still didn't know what a magic knight was really supposed to be, but even I saw that he was the genuine article. Later on, I learned that Zara had died. Hey, are you... Zara had carried out his duty as a magic knight, and I wanted to follow in his footsteps. I was finally sure of my purpose in life, to become the kind of knight he was.
They're saying he was murdered by one of his own squad members.
Really? Well, we can't have a nasty rumor like that going around.
Word is, he was prying into things he shouldn't.
What's one dead commoner anyway? No one's going to miss him.
How could this possibly be right? And it wasn't just among the magic knights either. It was the way the country had always been. The class system made the nobles prideful, and the commoners hopeless. There had to be more. On both sides of the coin. Magic potential, human potential, is infinite. But to be heard, I needed power, standing, and trust. I devoted my efforts to producing results and became the Wizard King. Surely magic and people should be more free. It hasn't happened overnight, but I can see now that little by little, this kingdom and its people are finally beginning to change. After all, the ones I came to trust and respect combined their strength, as well as the strength of those who they trusted. As the Wizard King, I can't let it end here. I refuse to. Time reversal magic. Chrono anastasis.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. What's happening now?
Your time magic was enough to save them. Impressive. Though it would appear you've used all the time and power you had saved up. You would have seen this attack of mine coming. But unfortunately, you weren't able to call off that final time magic spell in order to get out of the way. Because you're the Wizard King. And being the Wizard King,
oh my God,
is your one and only weakness.
Tell me, Vangeance.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm not okay. Like, I don't think I've said it. Maybe in the beginning, I don't remember, but like Julius was one of my probably favorite characters. I loved his magic. I loved his just high-spirited, quirky personality. I loved his power and his attacks. It was so cool. Oh my god, like this is, I don't feel like this is like Bergoglion. Like, I feel like it's just a clear cut, like, yes, he is dead, like he is not going to live this. And he smiled, he had a little smirk, like he knew that was going to happen, like he saw his own future, and he said, you know, I will save everybody, but at the expense of my own life, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to accept that. And he did. And like, oh my god, I'm just so depressed now. I got more to say. I don't know what to say, though. I'm just, like, not okay, guys. Like, I have so many questions. Like, obviously, Yami is going to go all out next episode, but, like, I don't think he's going to care that, like, it's part Licht and part Vangeance. I feel like it's just, he's only going to see that person, that body, as the murderer, basically. We're doing a Clover clip for real after this depressing moment. Oh my god. I'm not ready to laugh.
What's happening out there?
Oh,
Sir Julius fighting with somebody? What can we do to stop this?
Please remain calm. That's right. Just stay calm. Now, more than ever, my duty is to keep a cool head. I don't expect he'll be defeated. If it came down to it, the only knights fit to join the fray would be Captain Caliber. I'll send an alert to all the Magic Knight headquarters.
You've reached my magic is never giving up bar and grill. What's your order?
I'm sorry, I must have called the wrong place.
Okay, this time I'll call the Magic Knight.
Thank you for calling the Melty Manor.
I want to laugh, but I'm too sad.
Making a reservation? No thanks, I'm fine.
Oh my god, show! What are you doing to me?
And who might this be?
Hello there, ma'am. Is this a Magic Knight headquarters?
I told you people I don't want any!
Damn! I can't get through. What the hell am I doing wrong here?
It's okay. Just stay calm.
Right.
That seemed off. Alright, what's happening next?
You just betrayed
Was he alive
Julius'
still?
trust in my friendship. And for that, you deserve to die. Black Clover, page 94. New future. Dark magic, dark cloaked dimension slash!
Take him out, Yami. Oh my gosh. Next episodes, man, it's going to be crazy. These episodes are crazy. They didn't show, like, the hideout or anything going on there, so we still have to wait to see what's going on with Raya. We still have to wait to see what Yuno saw. I'm assuming Yuno is seeing the center of the whole hideout, like this big power. I remember that one night basically kind of surveying everything, kind of like I said, and just kind of saying, oh, here's these pockets of power, and there's this one big one in the center, and they're just like, oh yeah, that's Licht, and we're gonna go get him. And like, Licht, it's not Licht, it's somebody else. And who is that? I don't know. Is it the master and Licht is the leader? Like, is there actual two people? I don't know, man. I'm still like, my mind's racing with questions. I just want to go cry over this whole thing now with Julius. Like, I don't know. Like, I have his, like, I keep thinking, like, time, like, if you guys seen other reactions, man, especially like Eden Zero, I love time travel stories, guys. I love the concept, the ideas that come off of it, and I love shows that have time travel involved. And I'm so, like, intrigued by his power and this magic, and that's probably why I liked him so much as a character. Probably one of my top favorites after Asta. Like, male characters, I'd say Asta and Julius. Could he actually travel into the future or the past and like see things, or was it just like the magic? He could, like, you know, heal wounds by reversing time or like objects or things like that. Like, they haven't really shown that. So like, what I'm thinking now, like, what's this ever stop him from, like, as he was learning this magic, going into the future and knowing this was all happening, knowing, you know, what was to come with Licht, and knowing his own death, basically. Like, was he able to, like, have some fail-safe to then prevent it, or to have him, like, survive this? Like, I don't know. I think that's just my hope, but in the end of grand scheme of it, guys, I feel like he's gonna be dead, and this is like not okay with me, and I'm so sad. I want to go cry, so I'm gonna go probably do that, and we'll be back every Wednesday for more reactions of Black Clover. If you haven't already, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of these episodes and this reaction. I always love to chat with you guys about it, and oh my god, man, I don't know what we're gonna do next. Can't wait. All right, we'll be back, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great one.